non-fiction reader. A non-fiction book is a book about true events. It has facts in it and is not a story. The book we are reading today is called Fly High, Eagles. On our table of contents, it says Page 1, Introduction. Page 2, Diagram of an Eagle. Page 3, The Nest. Page 4, Flight. Page 5, Eating Habits. Page 6, A Symbol. Page 7, Glossary. The glossary is where we can look up words that we might not know what they mean. It is like a special dictionary just for this book. Introduction. The bald eagle isn't bald at all. His head is covered in white feathers. The rest of his body is covered mostly in broad brown feathers. Bald eagles are raptors. This means they hunt for food and are very skilled in doing so. If there is a large amount of food, eagles will gather in groups, but they usually stay in pairs. See how pairs is bold in italics? That means we can look it up in our glossary. Bald eagles can be found only in North America. They like to live near water and perch up high in trees. Perch is another word we can look up in our glossary. Diagram of an eagle. Sharp beak to tear food apart. Great eyesight to spot prey. White tail feathers. Sharp talons to catch prey. Broad wings meant for soaring. The wingspan can be 7.5 feet. The nest. Bald eagles mate for life. A newly hatched baby eagle is called an eaglet. It is about the same weight as a tennis ball. Eaglets have fluffy feathers called down. Even after eaglets are hatched, their parents will keep them warm by sitting very close to them. Eagle parents are very protective of their babies and keep a close eye on their nest even when they go out hunting. Juvenile, another word to look up in the glossary, eagles will start to leave their nests after 8 to 14 weeks. Flight. The bald eagle's body is perfectly designed for flying high in the sky. All of the bald eagle's bones together only weigh about half a pound. The bones are also hollow. This means they are empty on the inside. Their broad wings are very powerful. Bald eagles use their wings to soar through the air without using much energy. This allows for them to fly for a long time without flapping their wings. Eagles can reach speeds of about 30 miles an hour when flapping their wings, but when they dive down, they can go as fast as 100 miles an hour. Eating habits. Bald eagles are fantastic hunters. They can spot fish from high in the sky and swoop down and snatch fish out of the water with their sharp talons. They can even swim to catch a fish if they need to. Bald eagles also like to eat snakes, rodents, and other small animals. They will go after other birds such as swan, geese, and ducks. They use their beaks to break up their food and swallow the pieces. They have a pouch halfway between their mouth and their stomach where they can store extra food. This is called a crop. A symbol. In 1782, the Founding Fathers chose the bald eagle as a national symbol. Bald eagles used to thrive in North America, but in the early 1900s, people began hunting bald eagles, and they almost became extinct. In the 1940s, they became protected in the United States, which means it's illegal to kill a bald eagle. Other threats to bald eagles include power lines, pesticides, and pollution. Bald eagles will usually live 30 to 35 years. Our glossary. Remember, this is our special dictionary. Designed means created or planned, and it has the page number of which that word is, so if you want to go back and read it, you can. Juvenile, young but not a baby. Pairs, a set of 2. Perch, rest on something. Talons, sharp claws on the foot of a bird. Now that we have finished our nonfiction book, I have something that I want you to read all by yourself. Our reading comprehension page says the directions are read the passage and answer the questions. You are going to read this story all by yourself. The only tricky word in here is Jayla. So remember, you can read this without the help of mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or brother or sister. Then you are going to answer the questions. What is the setting? What happened to Jayla today? How did Jayla not feel? Make sure you read the story 3 times.